Hello, welcome. I'm so excited to be here for my live chat. Starting off already, it's been a long time since I had a live stream here with 24/7 Online Market. I'm Claude Bailey, and unfortunately, I'm testing some new software and it crashed. So I scheduled this live stream to happen. It's supposed to happen exactly at 5. I go click the button and I have encountered errors that happen. There you go. So I had to quickly create a new live stream. So hopefully, those who are watching or those who are subscribed can get to this live stream still. I greatly appreciate the opportunity to be here. But once again, I probably have to end up doing this again, and hopefully the schedule system works again. But hey, since I'm here, I said I'm going to live stream. I'm going to continue to live stream, even though I might have some stragglers coming along later. So if you when you join this live stream, please say hello in the chat. I get to see my chat window over here to the side. Tell me where you're from. Tell me a little bit about you, and then and then what question you have as far as marketing. So today during this live stream, right, we're not going to be here long, probably less than 30 minutes. About listening. How do we use Facebook groups in order to get free traffic to our business, to our website, right? And so over the past week and a half, I've been created some tutorial videos. I've been uploading them to YouTube and Facebook, right, and even my LinkedIn channel to share with you how to create your own Facebook group for business and specifically a business Facebook group for your business, right? And so that way you can use it to try to get members, build a brand, build loyalty, build trust, and also to get people that want to eager to buy from you, right? So that's what we're doing. That's what this topic for our live stream Q&A session is about today. We're going to be discussing and sharing with you. I'm going to kind of give you a quick recap of what I shared over the past past videos I've created for you all and posted in YouTube and Facebook. If you're on YouTube channel, all you need to do is go to my marketing on social media playlist, and then you'll see all those videos. If you're on Facebook, right, you can go to my Facebook channel, 24/7 Online Marketing, or you can go to the Facebook group, Marketing for Small Business, and you'll see all the videos there loaded as well. Now, if you want a more concise way to find these videos, just reach out to me. Just let me know, hey Claude, I want, like, do you have a membership site or something like that I can just access all the videos too, which I will create for you, and I do have. It's real easy for me to do. Click of a button, I can do that. I will do that for you, and I'll send you a link to the membership site to where you can give that. So just let me know in the chat if that's what you like as well. And I also got something else pretty cool that I'm going to give you guys that I think is going to be real helpful, as well as going to also be a way to consolidate all the videos for you to watch, along with all the resources I gave in the videos, as also along with a checklist, so a step-by-step checklist that you can use when you're creating your Facebook group for your business. Okay, so let me just run over here and see if we have any questions in the chat. Now, one more thing, housekeeping rule. Hey, if you have any questions, right, make sure you put a Q in front of it. Put a Q, colon, right, and then your question. That way I know it's a question, because when I do these live streams, right, because then I'm not using like Webinar Jam, which is pretty simple. You can just click, Q&A, and then put your question in that little box there, or just have a comment question, right, or if you're on Zoom, same thing. If you put a Q, then I know you have a question, and then I'll sort the comments based upon the question, but based upon that Q, and I know it's a question. All right, so here's what I want to do now. I want to kind of jump in and share with you guys exactly what I went um, over the past week and a half or so, 2 weeks. I talked a lot about marketing on social media 101, and it's specifically about using Facebook groups, right? In the beginning, first video, I talked about sharing. I talked about what's about Facebook groups, right? We went into little deep dive into what is Facebook groups here. Right? And then I talked about what is a Facebook group. A Facebook group, according to Google, right, is a groups are a place to communicate. Groups are a place to communicate about shared interests or certain people. You can create a group for anything: your family reunion, your workout partners, your sports teams, or even a book club, right? And then here's a resource link here that just takes you right to that as well. So I mean, that's in a nutshell. What is a Facebook group? That's what Facebook group is. It's a group of people gathering together, like-minded people gathering together and having conversations back and forth together and sharing cool stuff with, right? So why is this important in marketing and in your business? Well, it's important because it's the same deal, right? People are looking for whatever it may be. Let's say you're in a fitness program, right? You're in a weight loss where people want to hang out with people also looking to lose weight, right? Or maybe you're already fit and people are trying to gain an extra, extra inches of muscle, right? And then so those are already, you have another group just for that, right? As well. So in Facebook, like for me, for marketing, right, I want to attract people that are looking to market their business. So I have a group for that, right, where I can help and we can feed ideas back and forth on each other and that type of thing. You just kind of gather a group that way, and then there's kind of you kind of build your audience that way, right? Now there's a couple of different things you can do, right? You can make a real broad audience, or you can make a real narrow audience, right? Some people say that their rule of thumb is like if you're serving dentists in marketing, you just have a dental marketing group, right? Other people might say if you just want to serve small business owners as your public group. But then a cool feature, what I'll talk about a little bit later, I shared with you in my last uploaded video, is a thing called rooms. So you can always create subcategories in your big Facebook group, right? And with rooms. So it's pretty cool that way too as well. So you can have one big giant public group, and you could have subcategories for those people in the group that go to a certain room in your group, which would be pretty cool. So if I'm serving dentists, I'm serving, doctors, I'm serving barbers, hairstylists, if I'm serving real estate agents, financial planners, accountants, right? That might all be my one big group, my Facebook group. Then I'll narrow down in sub rooms so that I have a room for each sub niche, right? For each industry. So that's another way you can kind of deal with it as well, right? Then I kind of went over the 4 things you need to know about Facebook groups, right? So I touched on that a little bit as well. And then I'll share with you a couple things. Facebook groups are used by over 1 million people. Facebook groups are provided a two-way conversation with your ideal prospects and customers. Facebook groups provide members access to different types of content, and Facebook groups are more likely to show up in people's news feed. Now, here's a pretty cool thing, right? That's why I made the group somewhat public. And by making the group public versus private, the theory is that it will be able to reach more people and reach more people's news feeds. Okay? So that's the theory of what we're doing. I'm actually testing it out right now because I have Facebook groups, but I've always made them private, right? And I'm dealing with mostly with my customers. So one of the things I share with you in the tutorial video is how to choose between a public group and a private group. And then a private group will be, or I would use a private group is I usually use private groups for my either leads, actual leads, or customers, right? So I'm kind of making like a VIP type of deal. But now I'm trying to test out this whole new thing. What if I just made a big group as a public group and anyone can join, right? You got to protect yourself from the spammers though, because the spammers are out there, and which is why I never did a public group in the first place, right? So, but I go through the tutorial videos and I share with you guys exactly how to do that in our setup videos, right? So if I refocus back to our setup Facebook group, right, I show you guys exactly how to do that, right? How to create your Facebook group, how to set up optimization, how to optimize your settings in your Facebook group for maximum protection from spammers. Those guys are just out to just destroy your whole group and cause all kinds of chaos and havoc in your group, right? Or just trying to be straight spamming, trying to sell their own stuff and try to use your group to get their own people to buy their stuff, right? All right, so we talked about that, how to use community settings to do that. How to set up your group branding and segmenting your members, right? I show you how to do that using some of the settings in Facebook group. And then set up community rules to protect your group from spammy members using that. And then how to manage your discussion, right? And how to set that up. So, it's all there. One of the cool things, guys, which I'm going to give you access to this. If you want access to this mind map, you can have access to it. I'll give it to you for free. Just let me know. Leave me a comment. Say, hey, Claude, I want that mind map. Because one of the things I'm putting here, obviously, my mind map has notes and it has resource links, right? So here's create your Facebook group, right? So here's tutorial video that is on YouTube that you can go to, right? And I click the link in there. You just click the link and you go right to the video, to the YouTube video that's there, right? I break everything down. And then also you can see here these little circles here, open circles. These are tasks. So as you go through each step, you can check it off as you go along. So it's also your checklist, right? So this is your one-stop shop mind map, checklist, and resources, right? All in one page for you, right? So if you want this, All you gotta do is just reach out to me and say, hey, Claude, I want your mind map checklist resource, one pager, and then I will give you access to it. I will send you the download file to where you can download it to your computer. I'm using, this is done in MindNode, so if you have MindNode software, MindNode is only used on Apple products, Apple software. If you have MindNode, perfect, it worked great. Now, if you don't have MindNode and you have a PC, I can export it in a version that is readable by FreeMind, right? And that's it's totally free software for you to download your computer. So I can give you this mind map for you to have. It's yours to keep. You use it and go through everything you need to go through, your checklist, your resources. You have everything right there. The videos, links are all in there. So it's one-stop shop for you. All right. So you go through the checklist. Each one of these steps has a checklist, inviting members, add a photo cover, right? So you see how we're optimizing, and then there's a notes, and you can actually access the YouTube video, access the tutorial video in YouTube that walks you through the process of that step, right? So that's what I have here, guys. Now there's more things I could probably share with you here, but I really want to open up to any questions that we have. We've already been in here for about 13 minutes or so, and I want to look to see if we have any questions or any comments in the chat box here. No, we don't. No, we do not. So I'm assuming, because we don't have any questions, it's all because of the snafu that I made, or it's not really my fault. It's the software's fault that messed this up. I had it all set up, and at the last minute, I had to scramble to make this thing right. So I'm going to have to end up doing another live stream here again. I'm going to set it off again. But literally, guys, if you have any questions, I'm going to make this available. It's going to still be posted. So you find this, you have any questions, leave it in the comments section. And I'm going to answer your question, respond back to you in the comments with answer your question. But I'm also going to have another live Q&A session for you because it kind of got messed up. All right. So thank you so much. God bless you all. Have a blessed night. And if you want this mind map, you can have this mind map, and I will send it out to you. All right. So thank you again. God bless you, and have a blessed night. Bye now.